This is always the best part. Opening something brand new. But actually it's pretty damn old. Hello. I hope you can hear me. First, this wood stuff that nobody needs. This stupid plastic wrap that won't come off. Damn it. I have some scissors here, so I will use them. Hated so much plastic trash you won't need. First I need to sketch this. I have a second reference picture somewhere over here. Over there. You can't see it, but I'll use... Damn, autofocus. Can I change this? Because this is going to be annoying. I didn't stream in a long time. Unboxing new concept. It's not new on my channel. No, these are the wrong settings. Aha. Now it should be off. So no autofocus. Yay. I hope so. I'm sick. How are you? Damn, I don't know how to start this sketch. I have to keep an eye on 4 different things actually. 2 different reference pictures, the preview of my stream and the chat and the canvas, so that makes 5 things. I hope you can see the brown sketch. I will show later. This would probably look so weird. The problem is I don't really often draw or paint birds, so yes. Thank you. You're sick too? I of course wish you to get well soon as well. It's probably the weather. Most definitely the weather. So I don't often sketch or draw or paint birds. So this is something new to me. So excuse me for any flaws or mistakes. yeah, I think you can see a little bit of the sketch, but it's upside down, isn't it? Can I change this somehow? Let me think. I can't turn the video, but maybe, only maybe, I can do this. Yeah, you can see my hand. Yeah. Is this better? I think not. But at least it's not upside down anymore. Okay. So on the second reference pictures, my parrot has his eyes closed, or you can only see one eye on the picture, so his eye is closed, and it's so damn adorable, and I want to get this kind of feeling of cuteness and sleepiness on this sketch or on this picture as soon as I get the color in, you know. But I will imply that his eye is closed. But black and white painting is also coloring in somehow. Well, it's shading, isn't it? But it's also painting. So Coco's beak is somewhere in his feathers on his back. It's so cute when birds sleep. His nose somewhere here. There. I know it looks weird. It is weird. But anyways. If it looks too weird in the end, I could say it's my style. The problem will be all the feathers on his back and his neck, his head, and just everywhere. Coco over here is an African grey, but for African greys there are two different types. There are Congo African greys, which are the typical African greys you can see on Google or whatever. They have a completely black beak and very, very red tail feathers, while the Timney African greys have a more dull beak and the tail feathers are dark red. And they're a bit smaller than the Congos. And we have one Congo African grey and two Timney African greys, so two of those. And they are so cute and smart. So this part is still... Oh, and Congo African greys have a light grey feathers, while the Timney African greys are really, really dark grey. Ah, he's so cute. Damn it. when I paint a motif like this, I never know if I should paint to the edge of the canvas or if I should just leave it in the center or not. It's so weird. Thanks. Sometimes I think that too. Most of the time. Nah, sleepy, cute Coco. Wow, cute. It's actually not that bad if I look at it for longer. Man, I will figure out if I will just do it to the edge or if I keep it in the center. Another thing I didn't think about was where do I put my colors? Meh. Wait, you can see my arm. Okay. No, these are acrylics. I want to start with a watercolor base. No, these are acrylics too. Hopefully these... No. They were oil colors. These are erasers. These are my... And this is one of Coco's feathers. Don't ask me how it got there. But there are my watercolors. Now I just need to find out where I put them. On what kind of surface. Do I have my watercolor palette? Probably not. Let me check the other side of my desk. And there are my headphones. I could use this, maybe. You can't hear me when I'm talking over there, right? I'm sorry. I was talking to myself. I might use this tin. So I can put some colors down. Those watercolors are reactor whatever. Can't get this open. Now this is better. I would definitely need some brown for the sketch, some blue to gray it down, and I will see if I need any other colors later. Damn it, I'm so prepared. Okay, let's see if I can do something with these two colors. This is, I don't know, there's no name on it, but it's a very dark brown. I would guess it's something like burnt umber, burnt sienna, something like this. It's some burnt brown. And it's sticking to the tube. The reason why I do this with watercolors is because acrylics work very, very well on watercolors, but not the other way around. I see on the picture that the eye that he has, I can't read, but yes, I took this picture as reference picture instead of, let me show you the other one. because the other one has a green tinge to it, and I thought this might be not so cool on a video to show you that he's really gray instead of green. Where can I add pictures? Here. There. That's big. See, his eyes are closed, so I use this picture mainly for the reference, but the other one I show you all the time has more parts of my sketch. I don't know how to speak today. Anyways, gray, yeah, brown and blue, and this is a very cold blue, and a warm gray. And I hope, if I remember it correctly, and if my color chart from months ago is trustworthy, then this should be a good gray. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, see, beautiful, very, very beautiful. The paper just sucks and the color won't go into the paper. Anyways, isn't he cute? So sleepy, so quiet. Okay, let me see. First I would like to swatch a mix of these two colors on a different sheet of paper. It's already drying, what the fuck? I think this is going to be a very, very cold gray. But not too cold. And it's very cold. But it's very close to the feathers from this picture, so yeah. And it's just a sketch. I will paint over with acrylics anyway, so yeah. Okay, now I have to think. I really have to think where I put in more color, darker color than lighter colors. I really can't think or talk today. I probably shouldn't talk. Yes, but I would say there are advantages and disadvantages about every medium. I tried to paint with oils, but I never really got into this because you need different things for it, like paint thinner or something, because you can't mix oils with water, obviously. The oils won't absorb the water. And it makes it really, really hard to mix. Water swims over oils or the other way around. Yeah, oil swims in water, if that makes sense to you. And that's why you can't mix it. And you need paint thinner for it, which I mean, there's odorless, like there's no smell for this paint thinner. but yeah, I'm not sure if I would use it in a room because it's still a chemical, yeah. Don't ask me overcomplicated questions today. As you say, it's taking a very, very long time to dry, but it's also a bit more complicated to work with. While watercolor is very, very easy to use, of course. I mean, you just add water to it and you get the full pigment. And acrylics, they have a more plasticky finish, which isn't bad, and they dry really, really fast. Watercolors usually is a medium that takes a bit longer to dry than acrylics. Even with thin layers like this, it's still wet after a few seconds, while acrylics would probably dry already in this time. Wow, it doesn't look too bad with all this patchiness of color. Oh, you mean these? This is called a brush. Just like these things, it's a brush, but it has a water tank. You can squeeze to get water out of it, but this one has no water in it, right? Nah, there's no water in it, but this one, there's some water in it if you can see it. And you squeeze it like, wait, I can demonstrate, like so. And you see it's dripping out of the water tank. It's convenient if you're traveling or if you just think you might need a water tank brush. I think these things are called water tank brushes. I'm not entirely sure. They even come with a cap you can put on, like some pen, but I like to keep them open if there's water inside. I did the mistake and put the cap on while there was water inside, and it was just stinking horrible. Can't recommend this. And as far as I know, it destroys the bristles of the brush, so yep. Don't do that if you have a water tank brush. Damn it. Learn to talk. I think those, because these are nylon, or, well, not natural hair bristles, they don't really keep the water in those little hairs, so I prefer natural brushes, but in this case I don't really care. It's just the first layer. It's something like a sketch, the base layer, you know. I think, I hope I don't have to explain too much. And there are also different brush tips for these. I have a set of 6. I wanted to test them, and they came with 3 round tips. This is the finest one. 3 round tips in 3 different sizes and 3 chisel tips or bright tips, whatever you want to call them. I would call them chisels, probably because they remind me of those. Now I found out where I put my watercolors, but where do I put my acrylics? Oh, damn it. See, the first parts of the base sketch are going to dry now, are drying already, and I can put more colors in between. Well, colors. While with acrylics it would have dried in a couple of minutes. Or seconds. I didn't paint traditional art in a while. And then I decided to go for something so complicated to paint. Meh. I need more water. Squeezing these things makes fun. It's kind of satisfying. Satisfying. Did I really say satisfying instead of satisfying? Damn it. Let me read first. Uh-huh. I wish I had no problems to explain. I have always been bad at explaining things. At least I think so. And graphic tablets are so amazing. They are very convenient. I like the digital medium because you can erase mistakes so easily. But it kind of made me lazy for traditional art. Or even more fearful, afraid of doing mistakes because I can't easily erase them, especially not with acrylics or watercolor or whatever. You always see when you erase something or overpaint something. I think I will add just a teeny tiny bit of black to my colors over here because I need it a bit darker, just a little bit. And always be extremely careful with black paint. It's the most pigmented color of all sets. As you can see, I just did a small drop of it and this will probably be too much. The problem is I kind of start to like the sketch with the watercolor, but I know I want to put on acrylics. I shouldn't worry too much about the sketch, actually, but I do, and then I end up doing too much. And how am I going to do the background? I would probably keep it dark, so... Or will I keep it light? Light grey maybe? Because he's dark grey. Damn it. Things I should have thought about before. I'm afraid of painting the feathers. Oh yes, you remind me of something. I looked up the game, Rista something. It looked interesting. It kind of reminded me of old school platforming games because it is one, right? If I remember it correctly. It was interesting. But I had no time to um, download an emulator yet, a decent one, and I had no time to test it yet because of work. But I will eventually try it. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with the sketch. Now while this is drying, I will find a surface I will put on my acrylic colors. And I think I see something already. Just give me a second. Ouch. Or should I use this? Yes, I think I will use this. I already used this one for acrylics, so this will be okay. Now the thing is with these water tank brushes, you can use them for acrylics if you want to, but you can easily destroy the brushes themselves. So I won't recommend using them with acrylic colors, which is why I will put them aside and get my natural hair brushes. Let me show you. I just have a jar full of brushes next to me. And these are my good ones. And most of them are bad. I think I can also use this one. And This one probably too, but look at this. I left it too long in the water and it's falling apart, which sucks. Don't do that to your brushes. And I will get my my palette knife. So we can remove some of the crap we don't need while this is still drying and drink some tea. Probably good for the voice. Okay, let me see. These are my new colors, these not. So we'll use those. The problem with these cheap acrylics is that they have a glossy finish. If you want to get a matte finish, they suck, obviously. I'll try to find some of my other acrylics in here. Some of the colors I might end up using are browns and blues, a little bit of red, and maybe some yellow. We will see. This is brown, these are greens, this is some lemon yellow. Ochre yellow? I don't know. I will get the color out if I will need it. I don't need green, I don't need this yellow. So I just have blues, browns, whites, a black and a yellow and a red. And I'll get some extra more white. A bigger tube of white. Yeah, which is over here. When I was younger, I had always not enough of black colors and I had too much white, and the white always dried out. And I think white is the most convenient color you can get in any acrylic color set. So white is always good. Black, not so much. Black is way too pigmented. There's just too much pigment on it, or in it. And you don't want that. You can mix grays better than having a black. Grays are better for shadows and shading and darkening areas out. So we'll get some of this excess water off. And now I'm afraid to start. The problem is these acrylic colors dry very quickly, I would say, and I have to think where to start first, and I think I will start with his beak and his eyes. So this is already done because there will be feathers layering over this face part, and you should always start with the background. No, actually I should start with this background. You know what, I go for it. I should go for a gray. And I will try to mix a nice gray. I actually like the smell of acrylic colors when they are inside a tube, but I can't smell it because I'm too sick. So I will test if I can mix a nice gray with brown and blue. And I hope I won't pick a weird blue, because some of those acrylics dry very off the shade they show, which is not good. I hope this will be okay. It's not too dark. We can still darken it up with more brown. And I will mix it with the tip of this knife. See, this was still too much brown, I think. Nah, it could be good. Test it while wiping it off on a piece of paper. It's like a darker version of this watercolor gray with a hint of brown. Amazing. But will this be enough? Probably not. I will mix a little bit more, and I will try to mix in a bit of this brown. It should be the same, actually. I want to use these colors. They are actually crap, but not too crap. This makes no sense. You're welcome. It's the emulator I don't have for the Genesis theme. So I hope this will be enough of this gray. Oh boy. Okay. We will start here. I'm just whoa. I will just wipe this off my palette knife. And hopefully I can blend this. Oh my gosh, this brush is so dry. I don't know why. It was in water the whole time. Nice. This is actually a nice color for the feathers. I hope I will remember the mix for this. And to give this color a bit more body, I will dried colors, dried paint I mean. I'll mix in some white on the canvas though. And I will think of painting the sides of the canvas so I don't have this white frame kind of thing that is so annoying. This is, by the way, a tip of mine. If you have cheap acrylic colors like these, they already scream they're cheap. Try to mix them with some white. And even though this white color might not be pigmented enough or opaque enough, it will give the pigment of your colors more body, and the heavier the paint, the more quality it kind of wants to be. That the thicker the paint, the more likely you get most of the canvas white away. And if you have a painting and you can still see some of the canvas through your paint, you know you didn't work well. And the white or a thicker paint will help you to fill in more of the gaps of the canvas. At least that's my experience. Ooh, I have an idea. I will keep the sides kind of darkish gray and it's fading into a light gray into the center to Coco himself, and he will be darker gray again because of his feathers, and he will stand out a bit. Emulator, you can use fusion. Okay. This time I have a pencil with me. Fusion in brackets emulator. Hello. Yeah, there are not that many people commentating in the chat. I don't mind, not everyone has to chat, but sometimes it's nice to see when people actually use the chat, so it's always appreciated. And even though I didn't really had my microphone on the last few times, and I actually shouldn't talk too much because of my voice, it's much appreciated. And I hope I can read most of your comments or at least reply to them. Sometimes the chat is weird. I mean, I often write in the title, if I don't use a microphone, I say no commentary. Or I write no commentary in the title or description of the stream. And then there are people who ask me why I don't use the microphone. Well, I often give reasons for it. I mean, this would be a good reason for not talking. But I thought, nah, I can talk just a little. And I hope that you still like it, even though my commentary is crap. I hope you appreciate it as much as I appreciate when you guys chat with me. Why is it easier? Tell me. You're welcome. Oh well, I'm glad to hear it. Or to read it, actually. Ooh, this looks like a grey piece of mess, but will turn out great in the end. It has to turn out well in the end. I want to hang this on my wall, so it has to. The good thing about acrylics is that you can mix it with water to a certain extent, so this is what I'm doing when it's feeling too dried up on the canvas. I want to push the pigments of the colors into the canvas. Ooh, I like this gray. You can actually see, well, probably not in the live stream or in the video, but you can actually see that there's a bit of brown in it, and it dulls down the blue cold pigment, which makes it a warm gray. It's so nice that you can make a cold color such as gray warm and softer. Warm colors are softer to me. I want to get a nice blend, but also don't want to over blend it in the background. Okay, I hope I won't ruin my desk now. Should probably put something underneath. Ooh, how about my mouse pad, which is just my note block, because my mouse doesn't like this table. I have to use my note block. Ugh. Not enough room. No. Too much crap on my table. Okay. I just don't want to ruin the surface of my desk even more. While painting the sides of the canvas, this part is going to be a bit weird for you, but it's worth the time, the 10 minutes. It gives the illusion of a bigger painting if you can remove the frame of it. So yeah, I paint the sides of my canvas now. Now the bottom side of my canvas. Sometimes I think I should even paint the back side of the canvas too, just in case I want to remove the painting itself from the wooden frame, but I never do it because you don't really see that much of the painting. Yes, I heard about this Article 13 thing. It sucks. It sucks, and I hope, well, what you hear in Germany is that most European YouTube channels might get deleted. And I was like, what the fuck, this can't happen. I was working on this YouTube channel for almost 6 years. Next year it should be the 6th anniversary of my YouTube channel. So 6 years of my life, and at some points it was a big part of my life, and it still is. I'm just not active anymore, or not as active as I used to be. I just hope that it won't end up as bad as everyone said it would. I mean, most clickbait YouTubers would use this to say, oh my gosh, my channel is going to be deleted, follow me on this social media instead. See, they would use it for self-promotion, and this is, I couldn't do that. I mean, you can always follow me somewhere besides YouTube, I don't mind. I'm just even less active on, let's say, Instagram, Twitter, or whatsoever than I am on YouTube. So there's nothing I can really show or promote. A thing I would like to promote is my Steam account, that people can add me there, chat with me, I don't know, play games with me. I don't mind. But there were only just a few people who ever added me because they saw my Steam account linked to my YouTube. It was actually the other way around, I guess, that people saw my YouTube channel linked on my Steam account and they followed me on YouTube. I mean, how many subscribers do I have? It's around 700 now. I never thought I would ever get that many subscribers, ever. I still remember how I freaked out about my very first subscriber, my very first 5 subscribers, my first 10 subscribers, then 25, 50, 75, 100. It was like a dream became true. And my biggest dream was to get 178 subscribers, and I reached that goal a very, very long time ago, and I was so happy. I never had the time to finish my first idea of my 178 subscriber special. Then I postponed it and said I would do it for the 1708 subscribers. But I don't have the time for this anymore. I would like to work on this project again. It was an animation movie to my all-time favorite game, Rayman. But I don't think I can work on that project anymore. I still have my ideas noted down, some clipboard sketches and everything. But I don't think I will ever be able to finish this alone. And I never wanted to involve other people into this animation movie project because I know this can be a lot of work, and I never wanted anyone to do my work for me. Yes, I know. But most YouTubers, well, I did the mistake and watched clickbait YouTube videos telling everyone that their channels get deleted by YouTube because of these law strikes that are going to come, demanding so much money and blah blah blah. And it was at a time where I started to stream a bit more often again, where I did those two Beam NG, whatever this game was called, this car game around Halloween. And before that I wanted to do some live streams, but I didn't got to it because I thought, if my channel is going to be deleted as well, then why am I doing this? I would have struggled to save all the videos from my YouTube channel somewhere on hard drivers because this is taking too much space. And all the memories I collected on this YouTube channel, all the videos of my pets, some of them aren't living anymore, they died a long time ago. And all those videos, what if I can't save them? I used YouTube as some kind of cloud for videos that I couldn't keep on my hard drive anymore because I thought they might be safe there. Well, all set on private, of course. I even have a second YouTube channel just for this. And all those videos and all those memories, I was afraid they would be gone in no time. But I will try and keep making videos, try and enjoy what I'm doing, just like this. I enjoy this. It's relaxing. And it's nice that at least one of you is talking with me. And I wish I would understand enough French to ask you to send me the video so I could see it myself. But my French is le terrible. I can read French, at least sometimes. I often compare it to Spanish. What do you think? Oh, he's so cute. Yes, I also signed up a petition, petition, you know the word, on change.org, whatever. And they hit the 3 million signs for this just today or yesterday. I just hope that we can live in an age where we don't have to be afraid of a censored internet. And this Article 13 is kind of like censoring the internet, and this shouldn't be the case in the 21st century. Nah, he looks so peaceful and innocent. But you know what? He is. Sometimes he's really awful. He's loud and can be really annoying. But this is what I love about him, about my little Coco. Oh wait, I see I'm still in the wrong category on YouTube. I never know if painting live streams count to people and blogs, or what was the other one? Entertainment. Let's say how to and style, because it's a how to draw this in some ways. No, I don't know. My eyes hurt. What? Oh gosh, if I would try or attempt to read this, it would be horrible. Mon français fut terrible, une véritable honte. Honte? I don't know. I know French. Me German. I have tons of French friends. but yeah. Yes, that's true. TVs or channels or whatever, they can use, let's say, YouTube, for example, as an archive for the videos, vlogs, documentaries, or whatever. And just channel creators like me would suffer under this. They couldn't afford it if they would get sued by anyone for background music or whatever they use in the videos. And I would be fucked if this also counts for Let's Plays. And it most likely would count for Let's Plays as well, because games like Grand Theft Auto don't really use self-composed music. They have this in their game, but they oh wait, this was the wrong blue. Anyways, I will mix it with some white. Perfect, almost the same. So yeah, channel creators like I am couldn't really afford this if they get sued by big companies just because there's music. And most games use let's say pop music or whatever to put that in their videos. My head hurts. Don't ask me. Don't ask me for English. Hey, hello. Yes, but I'm not sure if VPN would help. What? Okay. It's me or the dots acrylic from a flower? Nah. Damn it. This is too blue. I need more brown into this. Why should I have used the right blue for this? I don't know. This is too cold gray. You can see the diff. No, what's wrong with my stream? Oh, the delay. I just see the preview on YouTube and it was real time with just a little bit of delay, but now it's like half a minute of delay, which sucks. Anyways, you can see the difference, hopefully, between the darker cold gray and the lighter warm gray. And I hope I can kind of mix it again so it will be a bit warmer but darker to the edge of the canvas. Meh. I suck at painting. Or actually remixing colors. The thing is, the lights I have on are reflecting in the paint now because it's drying. It's already dried over here. The light reflects and it still looks wet, and I can't really see the difference because of the light. Yeah. My eyes hurt. I need more white. You can't really see my mixing over here, right? Don't worry, it's just a big mess of gray. I have to hold it a bit like this, I'm sorry about that, but I can't really see the difference between the grays with the light on it, with the light reflection. I probably could have put him more into the center, but sometimes it's pretty neat in a painting if something is off center, so it's very, very easy to get everything to symmetric. Which is of course relaxing, but it's not natural, and this gives a bit more of a natural feeling to an unnatural thing, because this painting is not real. Well, it's real to me, right? But it's not hyper realistic. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Don't ask me for any sense. Isn't it weird how much time you can waste just on a simple background like this? I'm sure I'm painting on this for like 30 minutes already. And I'm getting tired, which is good. I should sleep. Thank you. Thank you for watching and commentating in the chat. um, Thank you for the nice evening wish, and I hope you're going to have a good night. So, bye bye. I will try to paint a little bit more. So, hope this will be enough gray for the background. It doesn't have to be perfect for the background. Okay. So, let me see how I can paint his face in. It's mostly white, which is good. But it's not all Snow White. It's or titanium white in this case. No, it's a little bit gray, not too gray. It's still the lightest part of the entire painting, plus this white area. Anyways, let's paint in the little face. And I will just get a teeny tiny bit of my gray to my white, just for the base. And you see this was already too much, but this is shadowing. We will layer on this, so nothing is lost. Everything is still good. You may think this is too dark, but no, it's not. Trust me, we will work this out. I hope. I would like to get you guys closer to it. Can I do this somehow with OBS? Because I have no idea how to get the webcam closer to my to my picture. So let me see. This didn't help at all. No. Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way. There. You're not actually closer, but hopefully a bit better to watch. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to blend out the darker colors I put on, and I do this by using white on my brush. Do I have another round brush? Maybe. I only have really good ones or really crap ones, and the good ones are on the bright bristles and not on the smaller round tips. It's probably not good to have the colors right next to me. I will probably lean in at some point. If you can, I would recommend using a blow dryer to dry the acrylic paints in between, because I want to layer some bits here and I have to wait for it to dry now, which sucks. I hate waiting. I'm applying the shadows of the feathers over here with a bit of my brown blue mix. And blend it in with some white. Man, waiting sucks. Okay, so he has this flashy color on his beak, and for that I'm going to use a little bit of red and mix it with white, and I will just use a little dot, just a little, just as much as I used for the black watercolor before. My head hurts so much. Okay, and we'll see, you just need a little bit of red to make the white pink. But since this is not a nice skin color, I mix some of my ochre yellow to it. I just hope that this will help me to get a nice orangey color out of this. I still find it kind of difficult to mix a good skin color. But this should do the trick. I don't think you can really see it. Maybe it's still too light, but on the outside of the beak it should be okay. Yes. This is just the base. Still looks weird, and it won't change for a very, very long time. This is very intimidating if you are painting. There's always this phase where the painting looks weird and you just want to give up. Okay, so this still looks pretty weird. It won't change. I already said this. I feel so tired. Okay, now I'm going to get a clean, dry brush. That was my microphone, I'm sorry. And I try to mix it, or to tap it all in. Hopefully it dries a bit quicker too. I think I will just get in these two areas for today, and then I might go to bed already. My head kills me. Let me see if I can get a little bit of my brown. I still want to try to blend this in, so don't worry. I don't want him to look too cartoonish. It's just difficult to get a little bit of color if you don't have detailed brush. Everyone is sick at home. And now I'm at a point where I just want to concentrate on painting and see nothing at all. It's kind of getting boring for everyone. I know. But I'm also very tired. You should better be tired too. It's late. At least where I live. Maybe I will just use the rest of the paint before it dries out. And then I will go to bed, probably. I can still continue tomorrow on this painting. Not sure if I will continue in the live stream or not. Maybe I will record it, but I will record it for myself and edit it and give you a speed painting. This might be more interesting to watch than a video where I can barely talk because I'm sick. I don't know, maybe you enjoy it in some way that I'm sick. We'll just need a little bit of white. So this is what it's looking like at the moment, what it looks like. This is better. It still looks weird, I admit. but just because it's not done. I'm sure it will look 10 times better than this when it's done, when I paint in all the feathers on his head or on his back and his wings. So I hope you enjoyed it so far. I will see if I will continue this live stream anytime soon, or if I will just record it for myself and make a speed painting out of it. I hope you aren't as sick as I am, and good night, and get well soon if you're ill. Bye bye.